howdy partners, and welcome back to episode 2 of season 1 of Planet Coaster. So in this episode, I'm going to add a roller coaster, as you've seen in the thumbnail and title, and add a few flat ride or two to the entrance plaza. Starting off here, I have this carousel, which I obviously do need names for, so please comment your suggestions down in the comment below, or the comments below, and I will choose my favorite, and you'll have a piece of the park to yourself. So that's kind of cool. Here you'll see I was trying to find a path that worked, and then I just went with this classic concrete style path. And the theme with this carousel, well, the carousel doesn't really have a theme, but the theme for the queue is that I basically want to make it so that like the people who built this park are kind of staying behind the carousel, and they have tents and everything. And so you'll see me add like a fire and some tents to that area, and trees and more scenery, and because scenery makes guests want to go on the rides more. You'll see me adding in some fences here because safety first, and we don't want anyone getting injured. I thought I was going to use barrels here, then I wanted to try out some arches, but then I figured I'm just going to use some rocks because they're simple and they're effective. So yeah, this basically with this carousel is the completion of the entrance plaza area, and that's a big rock. That'll be it for the main entrance, and then I'm gonna expand out two ways. To past the carousel is gonna be kind of like where kind of like animal stuff will be. I want to make some animal themed rides. I want to kind of just like make it more natural, and then to the left of the carousel, past the buildings and the bathrooms, that's gonna kind of be more of an like industrial mining area. I think I might want to add a mine train in there. Um, and that'll be cool. So remember when I was talking about like the people settling here, I added some tents and a wagon, and then I want to make sure to add lots of trees and scenery as to block other things and really immerse the guests in what is happening in the queue and in front of them while they wait in line for the carousel. Um, I might change the carousel's colors. I think it's okay for now. It's a carousel, so it doesn't matter too much, but I think it really enhances this entrance plaza. Um, Here you'll see me adding like crates and chests just in the wagon, just to add some detail around to make sure like it's not just an empty wagon. I don't really know what to put inside the tent since I was looking for beds and kind of like sleeping bags, but like there was really nothing like there that I could really use too much. Um, so if you have any suggestions for things I can put in the tents, also comment down below. What your suggestions are. And here you'll see me adding like tree backgrounds and things like that to block what is going to be the launched B&M Wing Coaster. There's only one of these in the actual world, and that is at um, Holiday World in Kentucky in the States, United States. And I've never been on it, but I think it looks cool. And with this park, I want to mainly avoid lift hills overall, since lift hills kind of like take away from the theme. As you'll see at Universal Orlando, there's no really lift hills. And with this launched wing coaster, I want to make it so like from the park you can only see the tops of the inversions, as though it's just a bird flying. And so there will be track, but I just want to make it so you see the tip tops of the inversions. You can just see the coaster kind of going through its layout just over the trees. I think that'll be a nice effect. And you'll see me adding the first two inversions of the four that will be on this coaster. I kind of want to make it the first two inversions close to each other, and the second two inversions close to each other. You'll see me here. Think I didn't really like the loop idea right there, and the train, the coaster train was not getting over that loop. I couldn't make it any smaller. So this point is about the middle of the ride. So I went ahead and added a block section so we can have two coaster trains on the layout at the same time. Um, one launching and one going into the brakes, just so we can have capacity reasons and stuff like that. And here you'll see me add the mid-course, and then I want to do a second launch as to give the train more speed, because again, this is like a bird and like flying close to the ground. And then you'll see me add another inversion here, and then the loop that I was talking about earlier, adding that in. I had to make the launches a teeny bit more powerful, so it can have enough speed to get through that first inversion and make it through the second inversion. I discovered that you can add catwalks to the piece of track, and I figured it would make it more industrial and realistic if I added a catwalk to the mid course in case we have to stop for any reason. It can stop on the mid course just to feel more realistic. And here I wanted to get the train back to the station, but I didn't really know how because I want the path to go next to that bit that comes out of the station. So I figured, why don't we go underground? So I added an underground bit here, um, a tunnel, and then it'll pop right up into the brake run of the coaster. I thought that was a cool idea. I'm not gonna be decorating, I'm not decorating, adding scenery to this coaster. I'm gonna do that all of next episode since I really want to add a lot in this coaster. I've already made the coaster layout and added a carousel, and it's taken me a while to make this episode because I had to come up with the layout of the coaster, and I spent so much time off camera thinking about it. That's what I'm most happy with. It's not my best work. I've definitely made better coasters when playing around with myself, but it will do. I just want it's not gonna be really visible, and I want um you to just see the top speed versions. So here you'll see me add the brake run, um, with a block section as to hold a train if something happens, along with some dry tires to make it all the way back to the station successfully. And that's an end with this episode. Bye.